Hey, what's up? So are you thinking about buying a home? If so, you're probably wondering, should I buy a home now or should I wait? But nobody can really make that decision for you. But here's some information that can help you decide, especially with all this craziness going on right now. Rates are like at 7%, above 7%. Jerome Powell actually said that we're supposed to drop rates 3 times this year. But recently, he actually said that this may not even happen. So with all this uncertainty, I want to be able to share some information that can actually really help you to decide if you should wait or if you should move forward and actually purchase that home. Hey, welcome home, Hiljin Homes, where you will find real estate information that no one else is sharing with you. Now, if you are a first-time home buyer looking to purchase a home in 2024 and have any questions about the process, feel free to book a complimentary 20-minute call with me, and I'd happy to assist and create a strategy for you and your family so you could go ahead and get that home with all this craziness going on. Now, with that said, let's go ahead and get right into the video. All right, so the biggest kind of question is what's going on with home prices? Typically, in kind of a real world situation, when rates are high, home prices typically shouldn't go higher either. Because if that were the case, then that means you're going to be spending like 5,000-6,000 plus on a mortgage here in California. Now, each quarter, Fannie Mae and Pulsenomics publish the results of the Home Price Expectation Survey, or the HPES. It asks more than 100 experts, including economists, real estate professionals, and investment and market strategists, what they think will happen with home prices. Now, in the last survey, those experts say home prices are going to keep going up for the next 5 years. Now, here's kind of a visual chart for you to take a look at. Here's what all the green on this chart should tell you. They're not expecting any price declines. Instead, they're saying that we'll see about a 3 to 4% rise each and every year. And even though home prices are not expected to climb higher as much in 2025 as they are in 2024, keep in mind these increases can really add up over time. In essence, it works like this. If these experts are right and your home's value goes up 3.78% this year, it's set to grow another 3.36% next year and another 3.87% the year after that. So what does this mean for you? So knowing that prices are forecasted to keep going up should make you feel good about buying a home right this minute. That's because it means your home is an asset that's projected to grow in value in the coming years ahead. Now, if you are not convinced yet, maybe these numbers will get your attention. They show how a typical home's value could change over the next years using expert projections from the HPES. Check out the graph. In this example, imagine you bought a home for $400,000 at the start of this year. Based on these projections, you could end up gaining over $83,000 in household wealth over the next 5 years as your home grows in value. Of course, you could also wait, but if you do, buying a home is just going to end up costing you more this year, the following year, and all the rest of the years down the line. So the bottom line, guys, if you are thinking it's time to get your own place and you're ready and able to do so, buying now just might make perfect sense. Your home is expected to keep getting more valuable as prices continue to grow. Now, I know how difficult it is and how scary it is with rates being so high and obviously prices not going down with homes. Over here in the Inland Empire in Corona, in Ontario, Rancho Cucamonga, Orange County, especially in Placentia, all these cities around the Southern California kind of sphere, there's a lot of competition going on. I recently just got into contract with one of my buyers. It was a single family home, 1,200 square feet, and we were able to get it under $1 million. Now, there were multiple offers in the situation, but luckily we were able to get in because we had strong terms and we actually had a really strong all cash offer. Now, this is crazy because, with rates being at 7% at $1 million, in essence, your monthly payment's going to be about $6,000 a month. Now, this is just wild. Right? Because typically what they want to, if your mortgage should typically be 1 week's worth of whatever you're making every single month. So 6 times 4, right? 4 weeks per month, you should be making about $24,000 a month to be able to afford a $6,000 mortgage. Obviously, that doesn't make sense for a lot of people. And this is kind of your traditional way of financing a home for $1 million. But I'll tell you this, there are so many different options out there. You speak with the right people, you get in contact with the right mortgage professionals, and they could offer so many different programs to actually help you afford your dream home. I do not suggest you overstretch yourself, right? You do never want to be in a situation where you are stressed out, all your monthly check is going all to the mortgage, and you're basically you're working to live in your home. And that is not what I would advise anyone to do. However, what I would advise is if you are in a position to be able to make a down payment, right, and you have some money saved up, you have a stable job that you feel comfortable with moving forward for the foreseeable future, and you really do want to buy a home because life happens, right? You might be pregnant, right? And then you just need more room. You're living in a 1-bedroom apartment and you just need more room because you have a second baby coming. These sort of life situations, at that point, you really have no choice but to, really start being serious about looking for a home. I will tell you this, that there's so many ways to skin a cat, right? You don't have to just put 20% down. You don't have to go the conventional route. There's so many different programs to allow you to actually afford a home that you and your family can love. And again, although rates are high, prices are pretty high and prices aren't coming down, the other end of the spectrum, right? The kind of glass half full way of looking at it is you're finding competition, but it's not as crazy as it would be if rates were, for example, 3% like they were during the COVID years. When rates are lower, more buyers come into the market and drives the prices extremely high. And at that point, it makes it even more difficult to get in to your dream home because of the amount of competition going on and how much higher each home actually ends up selling for. Oftentimes 100, 200, 300K above the asking price. Take it as it is. My main takeaway, again, bottom line, is if you are in a position to be able to buy your home, you have some money saved up for down payment, so far and so forth, speak to the right people. Talk to the right mortgage professionals, speak to the right real estate agents, and they will point you into the right team to be able to strategize and put a plan together so you can actually go ahead and make this dream come true in 2024. All right, and that is pretty much it, guys. If you made it to the end of this video, you did find value, I would really appreciate if you like and subscribe. I will be coming up with a lot more of this kind of first-time homebuyer, millennial homebuyer tips and tricks to be able to help you afford your very first home, buy your very first home for your family. Again, I have a lot of city videos out there for anyone looking in Southern California. I do a lot of videos in the Inland Empire, and I will start doing videos out in Orange County as well. So if you have a specific city that you want me to do some research and talk a little bit about the pros and cons, cost of living, so far and so forth, I'll be happy to do so. Just leave a comment down below and I will go ahead and make that video for you. All right, with that said, guys, you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. You have a great day.